Hey there, and thanks for joining us for another episode of Recruiter's Digest. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about qualifying applicants and qualifying candidates for your open position. So we all want to increase our applicant flow, get more candidates for our open positions, but it's important that we qualify applicants and candidates appropriately. And there's kind of two extremes here, and we really want to balance this out in the middle to where we're seeing, a high volume of applicants, but that they're also qualified. So let's first talk about why that's important, and we'll talk about the two extremes. So first, we could be experiencing what I like to call applicant overload by just having too many applicants come in that are fairly low quality, and what happens there is you're not sure, okay, if you're getting dozens of applicants, you're not sure which ones to follow up with appropriately and to target your follow-up with because you're not sure which ones are more qualified than others. And so you can get in this the state of just being overloaded with a lot of applicants, and there's probably some quality applicants in there that would be a great fit for your position, but you're not exactly sure which ones to target because there's just too many and you're not sure which ones are qualified and which ones are not. So that's kind of the one extreme. The other extreme is we could be trying to qualify our applicants too much, and in that case we're getting very few applicants coming in because people are getting distracted during the application process. We're requesting too much information from that. So let's talk about okay, what is the proper way we should be qualifying our candidates? Where is that middle ground? And then we'll talk about what type of results you should be looking at and hire rates and all of that, and what could be an indicator of how you should be maybe qualifying your candidates more or qualifying your candidates less. So the balance you should be looking for is asking 3 to 5 unique questions during the application process. So for someone doing a quick apply to a position, you should be asking 3 to 5 unique questions related to that position. So on top of their contact info, obviously you need their name, their phone number, and their email address. We should be asking 3 to 5 unique questions on top of that. So for example, for particular positions that you could ask, do you have valid transportation, or are you willing to work over 30 hours per week? Or again, things that could be deal breakers for your positions. Asking those questions right up front will help qualify those candidates so that hey, the 3 to 5 things that are a must for this position. We know everybody applying for this position that the applications actually come through, we'll know that type of information. And that's kind of what we see as the sweet spot. So going a lot more above, 5 questions, you'll start, people will start dropping off of the application just because it takes too much time to fill out, or we also don't recommend, requiring a resume right up front as well. So again, that's kind of the sweet spot. At the end of the day, the results that you should be the benchmark is a 10% higher rate from your applicants and an 80% plus connection rate. So if you're seeing that, hey, we're only connecting with 30% of the applicants that come through, we text message them, we call them, we email them, and we're only actually getting a response from 30% or less than 80%, that could be an indicator of you should maybe work on qualifying your candidates a bit more. Or if you're seeing, again, a lower, higher rate than 10%, that could also be an indication that you could be qualifying your candidates a bit more. So that's a bit about some notes on qualifying candidates appropriately. I hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you around for the next one.